So it seems like Sony's struggling to decide what to price their PS5. Well, let's talk about it. So Sony is struggling to find a price point for their PS5 because it's got some supposedly it's got some custom components inside, and that's obviously going to raise the price a little bit here and there. And um, like I've been saying, I don't think it's going to be at or near $600 because of they're going to avoid the same thing that happened with the PS3 as much as possible. That really hurt Sony back when that was first coming out.
The 60 gigabyte PlayStation 3 for $599 US dollars, $659 Canadian. PlayStation 3 will.
And I don't think they're gonna allow that to happen again.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen either. So I honestly think that like Sony's kind of like sitting there and just like, who's gonna shoot first, Microsoft or us? Microsoft or us, you know?
Yep.
So
they're waiting.
Exactly, and so since they have the ability to wait it out, honestly, I don't know, man. My speculation for the price point would probably be like $500. That's like my opinion, but
yeah.
Maybe they could. You never know. They could just do it $400, but it just seems
they're gonna be losing some money if they do that.
But the thing is, the life cycle. If they put you have to understand, if they put more money into the hardware and the hardware's more beefy and powerful, the more that the life cycle can withstand itself. So at the first half of the generation of the PlayStation 5, they can take the hit, but because they're generating money all the time, and then within a couple of years, the hardware that's already in there is going to become cheaper. So that way they can recoup that that loss, and then it's going to keep cheaper and cheaper, and then they're going to find ways of getting it more of a custom fitting, more ergonomic, more cooling, stuff like that. So because the first generation's never ever going to be as good as down the line, because they can find tricks and whatnot. So I believe that they can probably take a huge loss at the beginning, but then recoup it after, like I said, a couple of years, because if they keep the hardware beefy, it has more of a longevity down the line.
Right, and that's honestly why I agree with your price point. I think 500 is a fair price, and even if they're only making like $50 per console, that's a ton of consoles sold. They're still making back decent money, and exactly like you said, they it's going to become cheaper eventually, and man, when that time comes, we're going to be seeing some crazy stuff.
Exactly.
I totally agree. 500 is probably where I would put it. Maybe 550 if they're desperate, but I don't.
You gotta keep it an even number, dude.
I don't think I've ever seen a console come out for anything but an even number like that. So
yeah. You have to understand too is that PlayStation's got this cult following now, because how they just completely destroyed Xbox during that E3 presentations, where they're like, "Hey, guess what? You got games and you got friends. Here you go."
Nice.
Yeah, exactly. And that was just like a super like clout thing to do. So they have this huge base of people that are like diehard. I'm pretty sure a lot of people that were, that grew up when that first came out are now still fans of this, so they're hitting a new generation of people too. So I just don't. I see they can take a big loss, but yet reap the benefits within a couple of years. It maybe a year or two. You know what I'm saying?
I know Sony can handle it. That's for sure.
And you have to understand too is that they're also not making. They're not also just getting money from the consoles too, but the accessories too. So if they can get at least a good stay in the the green with the accessories and the games, dude, they could just be making the money, dude. Because for each console that's in the house, think about this. So you got a console in the house, you got 5 people in the house, and say if all 5 people play that one PlayStation, not all of them are always going to have the same fucking, you know, genre tastes, you know, or
That's
even
true.
even with the more accessories, so the headsets, the controllers, the you know, the new PlayStation VR 5, whatever it is it's going to be called. You're going to have to get 2 headsets. Maybe you could do 2 headsets at a time. But if you can keep that in the green with the accessories and the games, I think they can come out on top with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So it's not all about like the console sales. It is about the console sales, but not at the first initial, you know, couple years.
Right, right. I mean, they also have to take into account all the people that are going to end up waiting and not buying it right off the bat. Because I know a couple people that are actually going to wait because they want to wait. They want to wait till the kinks are out of the system, or mostly out of the system.
Yep.
And get a more solid system.
So, did you hear about this, Nick, that there's like a rumor, I don't even know if it's true, but I heard about it from like, you know, Little Bird, you know. They're saying that the actual PS4 or PS5 and the Xbox Series X might be delayed because of the coronavirus.
Oh, shit. I have heard about that. I know Nintendo is actually being affected by that right now. And yeah, I'd say it's very possible.
Yeah.
I'd say it's very possible. Obviously, I hope that's not the case.
So what do you guys think? Do you think they're going to, you know, have a higher price? Keep it at $400? Who knows? Let us know down in the comments, and make sure that you don't catch the coronavirus. Have a good night, guys.
Please don't.
Hey guys, thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button and click that bell icon to get notified for all of our new videos. And once again, thanks for watching.